Okay, right, so this is my first proper attempt at recording turning of pens with Dan on camera, and this is my helmet that does all the filtering, etc. It's got motors in it that feed air down past my face, having gone through the filters, so that I should be reasonably protected. Right, so from square to round, just to rough it down, most of that wood goes, and we end up with just a thin, almost like veneer on the brass tubes that are inside. So let's roll it again and take a bit more off. I'm going to leave this end fatter and taper it down to there, then this end, this side, will be fairly parallel, but a lot more meat to come off yet. So I'm going to adjust the tool rest in a minute so that this is at an angle, make it easier for me to follow a taper. By the way, this one's Linda's pen. I've already done Robbie's and Mark's. Right, I'm going to leave it there and come back perhaps with another bit of video a bit later, because I want to, as I get closer to where it needs to be, I'll need to concentrate a bit more rather than be thinking about the camera. So we'll close it there, come back later.
Go on.
You rolling?
Yep.
Okay, right, well, previously we had two bits of wood which were much fatter than this one, and this one was sort of sharp edged at this end. It's just tapered only. Now it's been rounded, and this one's been taken down a lot more. So now what I'm going to do is get some 120, yeah, some 120, and just roll around there, follow it through, and just make the shape smoother and hopefully get rid of any scratches. to go from side to side so that the grip doesn't fall into its own groove and make scratches. It's very little pressure. And what I'm also going to do is there is a little ridge just there. It's a bit higher than these, which are the same width diameter as the waistband that I'll put on. So I'm going to round these off there and at the end. Just round them off slightly so that they taper down there. I want to leave as much meat as I can on there reasonably, with without leaving it too fat. Here we go. So that's with the 120. And it's called Abronet, so 500. Let's see if it puts something like a sheen on it. It might not. Just starting to. So compare that one with that one. That's clearly got a bit more sheen on it than this. So there's the comparison. That's got a bit of a sheen on it. This is still fairly dull. The sheen appearing on it now. Right, Now because sanding is a bit of a boring process to watch, I suppose, I'm going to carry on doing other grits now, and we'll see what we finish up with. If we try to remember what that looks like, and we'll see what I end up with once I've gone through other things like using my 1000. This is 500, I'm going to use 1000, and just for the hell of it I'll try it now if I can easily put my hand on it. Which I can't. Oh, what are these? They're very worn out 1000s. Okay. So just for the hell of it, I'll go back over this again, but just to show, hopefully, that it does pick up much more of a sheen. And straight away with one pass it looks better. Once again, that one has got more shine on it than that one. So let's do the other one. Once again, one pass and it looks better. Right, I can probably get that better. There's perhaps a few scratch marks that I might have to go back over the grits and just to get rid of those, but that gives the idea of how it works and what you can start off with and end up with. Right, this is just to show what this wood, this is apple, is from our trees, apple from our trees, and just so it turns rather nicely, so it's to catch that, and also just to record the beginnings of a perfume atomizer. This one's Tasha's. I've done Linda's, so this one's going to be Tasha's. I suspect that that's a bit loose. That's why it stopped. I think the profile change just there. It's noisy because I'm taking a lot off at the moment. Right, now what I'm going to do now is get my other chisel and just start, although it's only a demonstration, just start the shaping, which I will carry on with later and do properly. Bonk it in the middle, and the wood turn this sway side to side. That'll do. It just gives the idea that it's going to be a waste there and there, and then the finished product will look the way it's supposed to look. That'll do.